Welcome back everyone, 𝘱𝘰�ឍhere, and in today's video we are going over the price of Bitcoin because that's what we do nearly every single day on this channel. But I have good news. I have something fun coming up for you tomorrow. I have a day in the life video of Puerto Rico, so I'm excited to share that with you. Don't forget, come back tomorrow and check out that video. So let's go ahead and jump into the price of Bitcoin. Honestly, over the course of today as well as yesterday, I really haven't had the chance to look over the price that often. So I'm kind of coming to it with fresh eyes. It is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Traditional markets have just closed, but Bitcoin is still open. 24/7, 365. That's one of the kind of like a double-edged sword aspect of Bitcoin. Like, it's really great that you can trade Bitcoin at any time, but at the same time, there's moments in my life where I would just wake up like 6 times throughout the night staring at the price of Bitcoin. So today's candle has had a high of $40,662. So in my previous videos, I mentioned how this DMA here, this lime green one, which is 100 DMA, I was anticipating Bitcoin to find a lot of resistance there, which is taking place. This is the good news. From what I've seen in the past, the more times that Bitcoin touches this resistance, the weaker it becomes. So we nearly touched it on the 26th. We touched it yesterday. We touched it today. And so the good news is that we were not sharply rejected by the moving average. Bitcoin is lingering in the range of the moving average, which in my opinion feels very bullish, okay? One really big move is if we see Bitcoin go over the high of this candle right here, which is 41,341. And so far we've had the high of just under 41,000. So I'm anticipating, possibly another candle, another day of upside, maybe a 1 to 4 candle correction, and then more room to the upside to close above the 100 DMA. That would be a nice, strong, promising, bullish move for the price of Bitcoin. Let's go and look at the 12-hour chart here. 12-hour chart also seeing a lot of resistance, really being suppressed by that 100 DMA. Getting kind of pinched here in between this green moving average and then the lime green 100 DMA. So this right here, this 12-hour candle that is currently formed, there is about 3 hours left on this candle. This is a doji, and this is an indecisive candle, so something to be cautious of. I would say that if you're going to be entering Bitcoin, probably putting a stop loss like probably above, or yeah, right up at this red moving average. Let's look at the 4-hour here on Bitcoin. 4-hour is slowing down a little bit of trading sideways, a lot of indecisive candles. So I would say, be cautious, be wary. Let's go and look at the 1-hour chart here. A lot of sideways here on the 1 hour. I haven't even looked at traditional markets today. So this right here, this formation that Bitcoin's going with right here, I would say that there's going to be some volatility this week, and that's what I'm anticipating. That's what this is telling me right here. So if we kind of draw some horizontal lines, let's see here. Let's draw a few more. We draw one there. We draw one there. Let's see. Draw one there. This is just like Bitcoin is really, really tightening in this range right here. That local high right there. I would be watching those 2 points right there. I'd be watching right here at about 40,164, and I would be watching down here at 39, about 387. So I'd say if Bitcoin, those two prices that I just mentioned, if Bitcoin breaks above the high one, I would expect quite a bit of room to the upside, and vice versa for the lower number that I just mentioned. So keep a close eye there. What is my game plan? My game plan is I'm just holding right now, okay? I've kind of thought a little bit about selling off like one Bitcoin or maybe a little bit of Ethereum, but for the most part, I'm feeling most confident holding right now. Let's go and take a look at the 30-minute chart here on Bitcoin. Trending downwards here on the 30-minute, not looking super, super strong, so a little bit of weakness here on the 30-minute. Let's go and take a look at the 5-minute chart on Bitcoin. 5-minute chart is actually an upward trend, so that's very exciting there. I want to go and take a look at traditional markets and see what they have been up to today. SPY at 440. So this is what's interesting. This is the 5-minute here, and at about 1:30, that's when SPY started trading downwards, and after about 1:30, it went down about 0.26%. This is just a 5-minute chart here. So what's interesting is like the markets did open quite strong this morning, because this right here is the opening candle. So markets, opened up strong. And then once, let's see, once this, green 9 printed, which was at 11, sideways and a little bit downward on SPY. So I want to see here how Bitcoin responded on the 5-minute chart when it comes to its correlation with SPY. So let's take a look at Bitcoin here at 9:30 this morning and see what it did. So I would say, once the markets opened, Bitcoin started trading slightly down and then more room to the upside. And then what's interesting is I said 11 o'clock was when the S&P or SPY started falling and trading sideways. Same thing with Bitcoin. A lot of correlation still with Bitcoin. So something to keep a very close eye on there. I want to go ahead and look at Coinbase stock and see what it's up to. Coinbase sitting at 235. Let's go ahead and zoom out to the daily chart on Coinbase. So here on Coinbase, because the stock is so new, we don't have as many moving averages to kind of go off of. So I would be keeping a close eye here. It'd be really good if Coinbase makes a higher high above 256, but honestly, it's looking weak. It's not looking entirely likely. Let's go and look at the 1-hour chart here. 1-hour chart looking a bit on the weak side here. No strong conviction in either direction. Let's go ahead and take a look at Tesla sitting at $677. Tesla actually looking quite decent here, breaking out above this triangle, which is a very positive sign. So I'd be keeping a close eye on there. Probably bounce off this triangle again, and then maybe more room to the upside after Tesla has made a higher high. I quickly want to go back to SPY on the daily chart and see if today's okay, so SPY actually printed an all-time high today. So just continuous room to the upside and no slowing down here. People have, and even myself have been, saying potentially top of the markets have been in, but everyone has just been so wrong. So that is all I have for you today in this video. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love. And if you'd like to get free stocks, free crypto, check out WeBull for a good amount of free stocks, and then check out Gemini, Celsius, and Coinbase down below to get yourself some free crypto. So that is all I have for you today. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love.